What makes you happy? Over the years, I've had numerous different definitions of happiness. As a child, it was coming home from school and playing video games. As a teenager, it was hanging out with my friends at 7-Eleven. In high school, my definition of happiness has changed a lot since I was a freshman, but my most consistent source of it has been the Bhangra team. Let me show you. This right here is my Bhangra costume. It may just seem like an article of clothing, but it represents so much more to me. It all began back in my freshman year. I was walking back home with a friend after an exhausting Friday. Then I saw the annual Bhangra workshops in the field house as we walked by. Two friends gestured me to come inside, but I refused. I thought Bhangra was lame. My brother had been on the team the year before, and he had called the Bhangra team over to our house multiple times, and even then, I still thought dancing was just lame. So I kept walking without any doubts. But then, as I reached close to home, it hit me. What if I didn't try out and missed out on a whole opportunity to meet new people and have fun like my brother did? The thought boggled my mind so much that I convinced my friends to run back to the workshop with me. I still remember lying in my bed the night before tryouts, wondering how different my year would be if I were to make the team. To my surprise, I made it onto the team. Since then, it's been one crazy ride. Bhangra has influenced so much of the person I am today. As a freshman, I was heavily influenced by the seniors on the team. They gave me advice on so many things, varying from how to get better at dancing to how to manage my time and homework better. At the time, I was also quite insecure, and I always used to worry about how others perceive me. I remember I had a terrible habit of saying sorry all the time because I was always scared that other people misunderstood or misinterpreted what I was saying. Then one day, as I was saying sorry again for the 100th time, one of the seniors talked to me about how I need to be more confident in myself to be able to stick by what I say without being scared. That little talk may not have seemed like anything to that senior, but his words have stuck with me for years. He gave me the confidence to believe in myself and to be strong in my own actions. As a senior now, I see some of the younger members doing the same thing I used to do, and I'm so grateful to be able to pass on the advice that was given to me years ago. Now, onto the actual dancing. When I started, I was one of the worst dancers on the team. It was really frustrating because I finally felt like I had found a group that I had felt a sense of belonging in, but I felt left out because I was just so much more behind than the others in terms of dancing skill. At first, I was really discouraged because I just thought that certain people were just naturally good dancers and that I definitely wasn't one of them. But yet again, one of the seniors explained to me how he started at the same level I did but worked his way up. Seeing how good he was, I was convinced that I could reach his level too, so I set a goal to be as good as he was by my senior year. Renewed with the new determination and motivation to get better, I began to literally study Bhangra. I found videos of professional and collegiate level teams on YouTube and spent hours upon hours imitating the intricacies of the moves the dancers did. I listened exclusively to Bhangra music and tried to even make my own choreography. Without even realizing it, I became so passionate about the actual art form of Bhangra that I could not step away from it. Spending hours to improve my own dancing didn't feel like a burden. Instead, it felt like more of a fun challenge to push myself. Over time, my dancing became a lot better, and along with it, my confidence also increased as well. I realized that any obstacle could be overcome as long as I was ready to work hard and put in the time. Bhangra taught me so many valuable lessons in my life, and it's bigger than just being on a team and dancing. It has taught me to be confident in my identity, maintain a positive attitude, and work hard to overcome my struggles. I hope to be happy throughout my life by accepting and being content with myself. That doesn't necessarily mean being satisfied, because I always want to maintain my motivation and drive to better myself. It just means that I'm capable of loving myself enough that I'm able to share my love and positivity with others. I want to become so strong and confident with my identity that I'll be able to reach out and help others become better versions of themselves. As a captain of the Bhangra team, I've been able to share the lessons I've learned over time with the team. However, one day I hope to be able to share my passion for Bhangra with others and teach others to face and endure the same struggles that I faced. I imagine starting a Bhangra class or assembling my own Bhangra team as an adult, where I can continue to fuel my own passion while sharing with others. I can imagine classes filled with kids, teenagers, and adults alike, all sharing a common interest in Bhangra. Being able to re-experience the journey to others while providing tips and guidance would be a dream come true for me. Thank you for listening.